Why is safer sex important for older adults? I'm here with Joan Price from JoanPrice.com, and I'm Kathy Martoli from the IntimacyDojo.com. And Joan, we hear all the time about how important safer sex is, but I don't think a lot of people talk about it when people are older. Like they're not going to worry about it or something. Like they somehow get dispensation, but it's not what happens.
Well, that's exactly right, and that's the reason that I want to talk as out loud about it as I possibly can.
I love that you are.
Because so many people in my age group, well, I'm 74, but in my age group means probably over 60, 70, 80 and beyond, we think we don't need to use safer sex protection because we can't get pregnant anymore.
Right.
And we don't have the safer sex education in our world that tells us, hello, seniors are very fast rising demographic for all STIs.
And many doctors don't test for it. So it's increasing, but the doctors aren't saying, hey, we should actually run tests and find out and let people know.
Well, even before the test, if it were just out there that we should be having use barrier protection with everyone every time until or unless we're in a monogamous relationship and have been for 6 months or years and will continue to be, and then we can relax that. But if instead of thinking, oh, I don't know, should I get tested, should we get tested, if he says, oh, we can have sex without condoms, I was tested, look, well, what does that mean?
Yeah.
That means that maybe 3 to 6 months before that test that he was negative for the STIs he was tested for.
Yeah.
But what about since then? If he's saying it's fine to have unprotected sex, he's saying that to you, he's saying that to the person before you and the one before that. And that person said it to their other partners, and you're bringing all those people into your body.
Yes. And I think that it's very important no matter what our age, and I feel sad that a lot of teens now are not getting the education either and are having a lot of this, STIs are in a rise there too. It's like, this is not okay. It's really important to understand without causing fear. I think that's part of there's so much fear base around STIs, and someone normalized it for me, beautiful, Reed Mihalko. I was really scared. I've been brought up, oh no, you get diseases. And he's like, well, do you know what the most common STI is? And I was like, chlamydia? And he's like, no, it's a common cold. And I was like, oh, I've had that. I survived. And I love that for many things now, it's not a death sentence for many things.
Well, that's right. That's right. But what in my role as sex educator, senior sex educator, I want people to see barrier protection as something erotic, not as fear-based, not as, oh my God, I'd get something from you if I don't do that. No, just, oh boy, we're going to have sex now. Bring out the condoms. It's all just a different mindset.
Yeah.
No, condoms mean we're going to have sex.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I love that.
And make it just a part of our policy. I've created a webinar, Kathy, that's called Safer Sex for Seniors.
Wonderful.
It's a 45-minute webinar. It's free, and it's on YouTube, and I think you can put the URL.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description below, so make sure you click on that and check it out.
And it's all because many of us in my age group grew up thinking when we were first dating that, first of all, we weren't supposed to have sex.
Right.
And if we did have sex, maybe we used condoms, but then we were maybe in a relationship for 50 years and then either got divorced or our spouse died or our partner dumped us or for whatever reason we're dating again or we've opened up our relationship.
Yeah.
For one reason or another, we now would like to have multiple partners and we don't. And we think, oh, but we were taught that was wrong. Yeah. So that's another part of that. The whole idea of having sex with people we don't know super well is supposed to be wrong. And I would love to see people in my age group just empowered to do what they want with whom they want, consensually, of course.
Yes.
Just to make it the smartest not just safe, but smart to use barrier protection and to eroticize that barrier protection so that it doesn't seem like it's an, oh, damn, we have to do this.
Yeah.
Instead, oh boy, we get to do this.
I love that. And I love the thought of like making conscious choices. I think there's people all along the spectrum, and there's people that only want to be monogamous, and that's fine. And there's people that want to have deep, heartfelt relationships before they have sex, and that's fine. And people that want to like, hey, you're interesting, do you want to have sex? And that's okay too, and you get to figure out what's right for you and the other people around you.
If we can stop judging others, then that's the first step to stop judging ourselves.
I love it. Thank you so. I love that so much, Joan. If you'd like to watch Joan's webinar, the link is below. It's free. Such a generous offering. Thanks, Joan. And we'd love to hear comments or questions. Please leave them below.